Hey everyone, this is Ben Dunn, and I just came back from the monthly flea market in Canton. Canton is a flea market that's held in the town of Canton, which is located just about 30 minutes outside of Dallas, and it boasts as being one of the largest flea markets in Texas, if not the country. I'm not sure about that, but that's what they say. So anyway, I was able to walk the flea market today. It's this November 4th. They have it every month, and there's a lot of people set up there. And today, the weather was great, and I was able to pick up a few things. So most of the stuff I got, I think, will be of some interest. So here's what I got today. Most of these items I got were less than $3. Most of them were. Most of the average price was about maybe $1, $2. I'm not a big spender. I can't tend to try not to overdo it. Usually I have a budget, so I don't go crazy. But to look for bargains, little things like that. So the first item I got came, let's see, from a guy who had a bunch of tables on the outside, and I picked up some things off his table that were basically two for $1 items. So here's what I got. Oh, first thing I got is this wrestler. He's pretty dirty. Most of these definitely have some wear. You can see his butt there. So I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's like 1980. I don't know who he is, but I think figure 80s. If you know who he is, comment in the comment section. He wasn't the only one I found. He found this other guy. This wrestler guy too. 50 cents, not too bad. Also, he's got his butt there rolled up. So this was kind of unusual. I think this was like a robot from the 80s. You know, why was I programmed to feel pain? Why? So I'm not sure. I think this is like one of those robots. I know it's from the 80s, but I'm not sure which one. So he's kind of worn, kind of dirty, but he'll clean up nice. Anyway. Then I picked up this Pillsbury Dough girl. No, she's definitely dirty, but I don't see this very often. I see a lot of the Pillsbury Dough boys, but not a Pillsbury Dough girl. So for fair 50 cents, it's worth it. I think she'll clean up pretty nice. So we'll see how that goes. So there's that, and then I picked up some rather unusual items. So right now I'm sort of looking out for things that interest me. So I got this thing here. Picked this up for $1. It's like an old VHS tape called Freddy the Frog. And I've never seen this before. Apparently it wasn't meant for resale. But apparently, so this is not for resale or rental. It's a full-length screening cassette. So I don't know much about this. I may actually, it looks like it's been viewed. Be kind, rewind. You should rewind. So here's some of the information on the back. Yeah. Anyone knows anything about this thing? Let me know. Be interested in knowing it. It was made in 1996. 1996. Get my reading glasses on so I can see things better. The ravages of getting old. 1996. No, it says 1995. No pay-per-view until February of 1996. Interesting. Very interesting. So the next item was, I thought this guy had a table, a bunch of toys, mostly sports toys, but among his sports toys he had these items, and I got these. They were originally $3 a piece, but I got them down to $2 a piece if I bought them all, so I bought them all. So I picked up some of these Babylon 5 figures. Yeah, still mint in box. I remember watching Babylon 5, and it was a really cool series. I remember the toys coming out, but I never really got them. So I got that one, this one, that was Lanier. This one is Lando. Londo. Yeah, no relation to Lando Calrissian. Lando. Still mint in the box. Originally $8. I think these came out of a comic store. That looks like a comic store price tag. You know, Dr. Stephen Franklin. Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor. I mean, that's right, I'm a doctor. And I picked up the Leta Alexander. Now, these are characters, I think these are just minor characters. I mean, other than Lando, I think most of these are just like minor supporting characters. So, pretty nice from 1997. So, some late 90s toys. So, I also picked up dollar DVDs. Picked up this horror DVDs. Now they're getting rid of DVDs. So I thought I'd pick up some while I still could. And I like horror movies. And these had like 12 hours of horror movies. You can't go wrong with that. So picked these up for $1. Pretty good. Got like 8 movies for $1. You know, and this one also has 8 movies for $1. I mean, geez, that's like 25 cents a movie. I mean, it's like, that's a great bargain. And I picked this little guy up for 50 cents. Yeah, little Mojo Jojo Keychain. Mojo Jojo, where are you, Powerpuff Girls? You free me from my encapsulated clear prison. I love that series. And this guy has some VHS tape. I picked this up. A still factory sealed Titanic. Only $9.99. Oh, it says previewed. Oh, it looks like it was previewed and sealed. So I guess this is not factory sealed then. Oh, well, I only paid $1 for it. So, you know, it was sealed at Blockbuster. So it's a Blockbuster video. You know, I wonder if that still counts. Yeah. Previewed video collection. Oh, I should have read that. Damn it. Not a big fan of Titanic. I just thought it would be cool if it was still sealed. So I also picked up some comics. Most of these comics were $2. Sorry for a little interruption. So picked up some comics. Most of these comics I got, like I said before, it's like $2 or less. Got a nice high grade Casper. He wanted $3 for it, but I talked him down to $2. You know, I really like these Harvey books when they're in high grade. You know, and this one is like really nice because most of the Harvey books of this kind are roached to hell because people read them or kids read them, and kids, they don't take care of their stuff. And I picked up a nice bunch of DC romance books for about $1 a piece. Pretty good deal. They were $2 each, but since I bought so many, the guy gave me a deal, so I got Falling in Love. Amy, please find out if your girlfriend Jane loves me. Oh, Peter, why don't you ask me if I love you? Oh, what a dilemma. Which will she do? And then here's Heartthrobs. Yeah. These sort of follow the same kind of theme. Heartthrobs. I have heartthrobs for you. And here's another heartthrob. Girls are always crying on these covers. What is with them? Geez, such emotional creatures. Yeah. I mean, I guess if you were a girl and you saw this, I mean, would you pick this up? Really? Would you pick this up? Okay. Oh, and I picked up this nice old Richie Rich, very good condition. You know, I mean, it's kind of yellowed because of the age, but it's like really nice, very solid book. Yeah. Yeah, I picked up another heartthrob, another crying girl cover, but this is a wedding cover. Ooh, lots of wedding. Not too often you do wedding covers, because and that's interesting because I don't see these DC romance titles very often. So here's another Heartthrobs. It's kind of weird because I mean this book's like $141. Was it that popular? Did it last that? Were people actually buying these? You know, and then this one's like 146. You know, I mean, holy jumping Jehoshaphat. Were these books so popular they just kept them going and going? You know, and it's always the two girls that are trying to vie for this one guy. You know, it always seems to be that way. Yeah, just not unusual. Another heartthrobs. This was falling in love. This one is like 117. I mean, holy crap. Over 100 issues of this book called Falling in Love. I mean, really? Maybe we should bring back romance comics. Think girls would buy it? Here's one called another Falling in Love. Another one, a girl crying. Seems to be the theme, right? Never shows two girls fighting it out. You know, I mean, just like a good old-fashioned cat fight. Ooh. They're talking that she's a boy chaser. You know what another word for boy chaser is? Slut. So this is kind of an unusual cover. This was like rejected. She's rejected. Oh, this was a nice bikini cover too. Ooh, gotta love that 70s bikini swimsuit vibe. Very cool. Another heartthrobs. This was the last one. This was a 52 pager though. So this was like 52 pages for 25 cents. 25 cents for 52 pages. Cannot get that. And I also found, I couldn't believe this was in there, a Bondage Fairies #1. Not the AP version. Looks like it was done by Studio Proteus for, I guess, Eros Comics. I guess that was a division of Fantagraphics. So anyway, not a bad haul. I think I spent about pretty close to maybe $35, $40 for everything, you know. So I think I probably got a pretty good deal. So hope you enjoyed that little haul I made today. So maybe if the weather is good, I'll go back to Canton next month and see what else I get. So until next time, this is Ben Dunn, your manga connoisseur, and saying adios and happy hunting.